Amber Koss.
And I'm Kristen Hodney.
And today we'd like to share with you our rebranding plan for Vernie's Hamburger House.
First, I'd like to ask you, what does rebranding mean to you?
In our definition of rebranding, we've decided that it means to make people more aware of your qualities of your business. And we know that branding is very broad, but techmarket.com told us that rebranding is the creation of the new look and feel for an established product in order to differentiate the product to its competitors.
We've discovered that Vernie's is not doing much when it comes to rebranding their business.
And we decided to take on this project because Vernie's has been in my family for the past 45 years, so it has been all around me since I was born.
Vernie's Hamburger House has been a landmark here in Hays for 45 years now. Its main focus is family, friends, and good food for quality. It is located in the central point of Hays, Kansas.
As you may know, Vernie's most popular food items are a cheeseburger, onion rings, fries, milkshakes, and even their homemade chili and green bean and dumpling soup. But Vernie's has been expanding their menu to add more of a variety.
Hays has been a continuously growing community since 1969, when it first opened. Now the population in Hays is 20,993. Vernie's is one out of 36 restaurants here in Hays.
We discovered that our target market is younger men, ages around 18 to 45, because we, in our research that we did, we decided that women were very aware of Vernie's, and so we interviewed more elderly males and females when we went to Vernie's. So we decided that our target market is middle-aged and younger men.
Our research methods that we conducted include an interview with Bonnie Mermis, Vernie's manager. We also interviewed customers at Vernie's itself and conducted a survey for potential customers.
After sitting with Miss Mermis, she focused on three main things to talk about. She told us about their involvement in the community, their commitment, and their marketing.
Starting with the involvement in the community, after talking to her, she said that Vernie's likes to sponsor many schools around the area. They like donating gift cards to different fundraisers, and they like donating food items to the Mary Elizabeth Home.
Miss Mermis claims that their quality is their key to their success, and they think that consistency is also what has been making them so successful in the past 45 years.
Bonnie Mermis says, when it comes to marketing, we emphasize that we opened in Hays in 1969, and it has continued to serve good food at a good fair price.
Our next step in research was group interviews at Vernie's. We took a day and we went there for lunch around 11 and got done at 2, and we just sat with the customers and asked them what they thought needed to be improved at Vernie's.
We started by asking, what is your favorite thing to get at Vernie's? After interviewing them for a while, we also asked them, what do you think Vernie's can improve? At first, not very many of them said anything that needed to be improved. They just said it was good, everything was great. And then we started asking them how they really thought about the building and the parking lot to see if any improvements or numbers changed.
We got more personal answers when we asked that, and we'd like to share with you one of the interviews that we had that day.
What do you get at Vernie's? I usually get a cheeseburger and tater tots.
And I usually get chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets, awesome. What are the first words you think of when you think of Vernie's? Probably cheeseburger. When did you first become a customer at Vernie's? Like, oh my gosh, when I was little. Really little? Yeah. Okay, awesome. How is Vernie's different from the competitors in good ways or in worse?
Because it's more like homey, like I guess I don't know how to say it. Like hometown, I guess, and like not like a chain.
Right.
And that's better. I'd rather eat a place like that than a chain.
How can Vernie's improve their customer service?
I think everything is good. I don't have any complaints, so.
The most important part of our research was our survey. This survey was indicated towards potential customers.
We gave out our survey at the beginning of January, and we got all the results back at the end of January. We ended up taking our surveys to the waiting room at the OBGYN waiting room hospital, and we took it to parents at Jackie Kramer's The Dance Studio, and we also gave out surveys to students at the Hayes High cafeteria.
Some of the key questions on the survey would be, what eating establishment first comes to mind when you want a good hamburger in Hayes? Identify Vernie's average customer range, like starting younger, middle-aged, and then elderly, what they think that Vernie's main customers are, and then do you find Vernie's easily accessible?
Our conclusion was we determined that males have the limited knowledge, and that's what we need to focus on when we make our rebranding plan.
Our first objective for our rebranding plan is to create a mission statement for Vernie's business to be conducted. Our activities was to meet with Bonnie Murmis, the manager, and print an employee handbook and signage for our mission statement.
The second objective we thought was important for Vernie's is to come up with a new slogan and logo. And for the activities, we decided that putting the new logo on all paper products, new T-shirts for the employees and aprons, and also do new radio commercials with the new slogan on it.
Our third objective would be to develop a new social media for Vernie's, adding like a Facebook page for Vernie's and updating their own webpage right now. We would like to also promote campaign for our drive-through window.
And our objective 4 was to improve signage. We think that Vernie's should invest in new entrance and exit signs for the parking, so it's more accessible, and handicap signs so that people know that there is a handicap door and to make that more accessible. And we also would like Vernie's to think about getting a new drive-through and we'd also need signage for that and making that more accessible for people and to have them know about it.
We plan to start this in April, starting with our employee handbook. We would like Northwestern printers to print it for us, starting at $42.50. We'd also like to inform and train our employees about our new mission statement, which is around the cost of $108.75. We'd also like to order new plaques for Vernie's. That could cost approximately $46.
And in May, we are going to get the new logo created. We think that'll cost us around $125, and updating the website will be $75. The paper products will cost us around $3,500. With T-shirts and aprons that they will also need to get the new logo on, it'll be $195, and new commercials will cost us $2,400.
In June, we plan to start developing our handicap signs and getting them ordered. Those would cost approximately $64 or above. Redesign our takeout door, which we'd like to reconstruct the whole door and take it out and totally redo the whole thing, and that's going to cost around $6,500. And then our entrance and exit signs will cost $80.49.
And to conclude our rebranding plan, we are going to start in July with the new website, which will cost us around $500. And on the Facebook page, we're planning on doing promotions, gift cards, and we're going to give out $250 worth of those. And advertising for the website, so people are more aware of it, will cost us $750. And we just want to thank you for listening to us and our new rebranding plan.